this is Stampy, and welcome to a Minecraft Let's Play video, and another video inside of Stampy's lovely world. Good morning, William Beaver! Good morning, William. Oh, wait, no? Okay, maybe William's not joining us. Good morning, Polly Reindeer! Polly! Good morning, Polly! No, Polly. Fizzy, good morning, Fizzy Elephant. No, Fizzy either. Oh yeah, there's no helpers today. All my helpers are on holiday today, and that is because I am building all by myself, basically, because I would feel bad if my helpers were joining me today, because we are building something big and complicated, and it's going to take a very long time. And I know you might be saying, Stampy, this video doesn't look that much longer than a normal video. It can't take that long. And that's because there's going to be a lot of time lapses in this video, because what we're building is so big and so complicated that if I tried to build it all in video normally, it would take me like 20 episodes. And by like episode 12, everyone would have unsubscribed. and gone and be watching something else instead. So we are going to compact most of it, or a lot of it, into this video here, and I will explain more a little bit later on. But first, let me go and have my breakfast. Nom, 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 nom. Very tasty. Someone that hasn't got out of joining this video is Barnaby. So Barnaby, you can stand up and you can join me. And so yeah, let's go down to the love garden. I will let you know who that I'm adding to it today. Barnaby, you can stay joining me all episode today and keeping me company, because I am going to need company. And then yeah, all will be explained. Right, but first, the person I'm adding to the love garden is Aether, and that is for this adorable picture of me and Barnaby, the person I was just talking to. And as you can see, it's me there in a very comfy looking hoodie, and Barnaby coming up to say hello, and then me saying hello back to Barnaby. And I love the fact that the speech bubble is in a little heart, which is just such a lovely little detail. So thank you so much for doing this picture for me, and welcome to my love garden. Right then. Let me go and explain. I don't know what, I never plan what I'm going to title my videos before I start them. So hopefully I am remembered to be quite subtle, so I can do a surprise. And oh, is this Mattress Man? What are you doing in the love garden, Mattress Man? Yeah, we are building over here. So you may remember when I built my Inspiration Room 2.0, which by the way, if you haven't seen, this is it down here. This is my new Inspiration Room. The old Inspiration Room is still there. Don't panic, all of you old schoolers. It's still there, but we've got a new fancy one as well. But basically, I built a whole new area here. Actually, if I show you it from the top up here, you'll get a better view of the new area. So yeah, this whole area kind of opened up, and that was mainly land. I've already been very busy and dug it all away and filled it all in with water, and basically made room for a boat. And I know you might be saying, but Stampy, you've already got a boat. I know I've already got a boat. We got the SS Stampy, and that is not going anywhere. But I kind of like the idea of this being more of like a dock, because we got the big boat there, and then we got the submarine, and I want another boat here, and then this little area here, I want to have like a crane, like a crane as if it's loading like cargo into the boats, and then I even got room for maybe like a little canoe or something down here as well. So what kind of boat am I going to be building today? So we have our old kind of almost like pirate ship style boat over there. And then my lovely world is always a mixture between like kind of modern and old school stuff. Like we got some like kind of old fashioned buildings and then a bunch of modern things as well. Basically because I only have one big survival world and it'd be too limiting to only pick one time period. So I'm going to do a modern luxury giant yacht. Because you know what? I deserve a giant yacht. I've worked hard. I've earned it. I want to have a giant, massive yacht. I'm never going to have one in real life, so I might as well build my own in Minecraft. So that is what we're going to be building today. And boats are like one of the most awkward, complicated things to build. So I thought if I kind of speed up and do a time lapse as I'm building most of the outside of the boat, then in the next episode, we can come in and we can go and start doing some of the insides, because I think some of the interior stuff is going to be as interesting, if not more interesting, than some of the outside stuff. So we'll do a start here. Actually, this needs to go one back there like that, because the thing is, because I've designed both the interior and the exterior of this yacht all together, I need to make sure the outside is exactly right, just so when I then go to do the inside, it all matches up. So let me give you an idea of the scale of this thing. So we're going to go across by 9 here. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then it's kind of going to go in a little bit like this. So this is like the back width. Actually, it's going to go slightly wider than this, because this is then going to go up by 4. Might as well go and do the other side so I can kind of match it and make it all symmetrical. And then I'll give you an idea of how far it stretches out in the other direction, because from here there's going to be a block there, and I now need to go, and I guess I'll build it in the water, 23 along this way. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. So yeah, this is kind of how long like the flat side is going to go. But then even from then, it's going to obviously start going down to the point. So it's not going to be as big as the SS Stumpy, and that was intentional. I kind of always want that to be like the main big ship. But it's not that far off, and I think some of the interior space is going to be more interesting. I really want to tell you what I'm going to be building in this boat, because it really made me laugh when the idea like came up. Like, I was thinking, what's like a stupid over-the-top thing that people have in boats? Because like these like luxury yachts, like the ones that people have in like real life, they're always a bit dumb, aren't they? Like, it's like they cost so much money, and they all have like cinemas in. They're basically just like giant 5-star luxury hotels, and they all have like golf courses in and stuff. So I was trying to think like what is like one of the most ridiculous like rooms I could build, and I think I came up with it. I think I successfully came up with what is the most ridiculous room that you could build inside of one of these yachts. And so that's what's going to be inside, as well as some more like standard like living spaces. And then of course there's like the what's it called? Is it called like the brig? The brig? I don't know why I went like brig. The brig? Bring. Yeah, isn't that the brig? Is that where like they do like all the controls? The place where all of the steering stuff is going to be. I apologize that my nautical terms are not quite good enough. So tell it, let's fill in this underneath bit here like that, because this is going to be like where you enter the boat. So basically you're just going to go here. There's going to be a flat bit there. Then you can jump up. Then there's going to be a staircase on either side here like that. And then there's going to be a doorway right in the middle there like that, which is going to lead to the fancy room that I've been alluding to all of this time. And then this is kind of, so that's going to be like the ground floor, basically. And it does go down slightly deeper as well, because we can kind of go in through the water a little bit. These stairs are going to go up here like this. Seeing as this is some of like the main details, I might as well kind of show you all of this so you're going to get a good idea. And then hopefully you can kind of watch the sped up, just in case you do want some ideas for making your own yacht, or if you want to try and recreate this yacht in your own worlds, then you're going to be welcome to do that. So these stairs need to go 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 4 up, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, okay, they are the right height. See, I need to be so careful. Like I made a copy of this world, because I had to make sure this yacht fit in with where I was building it. So I made a copy of my lovely world, and I've basically built a mock-up version of this before, and I need to be super careful to make all of the dimensions match. That's also another reason why I kind of just did this by myself, because if I was doing this with all of my helpers, and we were all trying to like build like the same thing, we'd all be kind of getting in each other's way, and it kind of just gets a bit confusing sometimes when you have like a big group of people trying to build a very exact thing. But yeah, what's going to be at the top here is one of my favorite like exterior areas. There's going to be kind of just like a nice I don't know, almost like a lookout area, I guess you could describe it as. There's going to be some like nice places to like hang out on the deck as well, and like some little sunbeds and stuff. It's going to be one of those things that I'm going to build it in Minecraft, and then I'm just going to be annoyed that it only lives in Minecraft, because it's going to be like something that you'd want to go on in real life and actually hang out on. So yeah, I think you kind of actually get a good idea already of like what the style's going to be. Like I was kind of playing around with like different materials and stuff, but I wanted it to be shiny, because it's had to be a shiny yacht. And then like most yachts are just like white anyway. That's kind of just seems to be the standard. So this seemed to be the way to go. So there's going to be railings, which we're going to just do with these half slab quartz that are going to go, didn't mean to put that on there, along around the side here. And then these are going to be all the way around like the outside of the main part of the boat here. So yeah, here's just like a nice little kind of hangout area. And then this deck's going to go back a bit here. And then this is where we're going to have the doorway, which is going to kind of lead into like the main living quarters. There's going to be like a bedroom, a little kitchenette area, and like a little hangout space and stuff. But all like pretty compact, basically as compact that I could make it without it feeling like too ridiculously cramped. Just because there isn't going to be a huge amount of room on the inside here. So right, as we're almost through an entire day already, and all I've managed to get done is this little back area. Now it's probably going to be a good time to start speeding up the video while I go and try and make a big bunch of progress on the rest of the hull. Right, we now have something that's starting to kind of resemble a little bit of a boat now. So you're probably getting a good idea of the size. And from here, I know it almost looks as big as SS Stumpy or even bigger. And it does stretch out further down here. But SS Stumpy is way wider. And also, it goes all the way to the back there by the building. Whereas this one stops here. So it's not like way smaller. But it is definitely a smaller boat than it looks like right now. And I think when it's finished, you'll get a better idea. So you may have noticed on the sped up section that I made a bunch of mistakes. Basically, I built this first trail in like the wrong area. So I had to destroy it all and do it again. That's just what happens when I'm like talking and like trying to do the video at the same time. Things just go wrong. Which is why it's kind of easier for me to do it this way. But yeah, luckily, I think we're looking pretty good here. Just because I managed to, like, this all lined up right in the middle, which is always like a good sign that the dimensions have been worked out properly. So let's go and try and do some of these railings. So it's basically going to go along here like this, and then there's going to be like little columns in the middle. It doesn't really matter exactly where these are. Then the next one, there's going to be a column which goes down at the end here. So this gets filled down to there like that. And then this can go and get built across there like that. So yeah, this is going to be like how you walk around the outside of the ship. And then this part that I've left open in the middle for now is where kind of some of the living quarters and stuff are going to be. So that's going to be like an interior room. But I don't need to worry too much about that. And I realize I did these railings in the wrong place. They kind of need to be on this outside area along there like that. This one needs to be as a full column linking up there. Is that right? I think that's right. Then yeah, let's just match it so we have it the same as we have on the other side. So it looks like it's about here. Yeah, once you've done one side, it's not too hard because it's like a symmetrical boat. Once you've got one side down, you don't have to worry too much about the other sides. And then yeah, these are going to kind of carry on like this, but it's just going to be a block on either side. And then just one little bit of railing in the middle. So if I place these down, and then these ones at the end, they're only 2 blocks. So there's not enough room. So I can just fill all of these in there like that. Put these ones on either side like this. And then just go and fill all of these in with half slabs. And then that is most of the deck part. actually complete. So now the part that I would like to do is the rest of the area up here. But the bit that I probably should do, because it's going to be the most difficult part to do, is the underside of the hole. One, because it's the most complicated area, but also I kind of got to do it like while underwater for a lot of it. And I do have sponges with me to get rid of the water, but it is still probably going to be one of the most difficult sections. So let's get it out of the way. Let's get it done. It will be worth it in the end when I have hopefully good results. So I'm just finishing off the last bit of the underside of the hull. It wasn't as bad as I expected. The one big annoyance I hadn't planned for is with the ray tracing on. As lovely as it looks with all of these lovely water patterns, it really distorts the blocks. Like if I'm here and then I go under the water, you can see it almost looks like they move because of all the refractions going on in the water. And it just made it so I kept just placing them in the wrong places and destroying the wrong ones and stuff. But here we go. Here is my indoor swimming pool. I no joke, did contemplate having the idea of a swimming pool on a boat, which just seems like the most ridiculous thing. Like you're a giant thing which is designed to not be floating in water, and then you're like, what should we do with it? Oh, let's add some water in. And I'm actually kind of a little bit tempted now I'm seeing it like this, but no, I like the idea that I'm going to come up with. So now I just need to fill this full of sponges, I guess, just to get rid of all of this water, and then this is going to mark kind of the inside space. So it's not fully done in terms of the way that it's going to look eventually. Basically, can I get out of here? Yeah, I can. So if you look on the underside, it's pretty much done and does already look quite boaty. But the things, obviously, it's Minecraft. It's blocky. And oh yeah, this is Lucky's grave, by the way. Yeah, it's been a while since I've been here. Some of you may remember that Lucky died in my first battle against Hit the Target, and one of the very important things that I made sure was that I didn't disturb Lucky's grave. It only kind of goes up to here, and if anything, it means now people are going to come down to this area more and walk down the path and actually be able to visit it a bit more. So I think this is hopefully going to be a good thing for Lucky's memory. But yeah, shout out to everyone who remembers those old episodes and remembers Lucky. Lucky was an awesome dog. So yeah, basically what I was saying is I'm going to just add some more detail. So basically just any time there's like a joint, I think I'm going to call them, like an area like this where they meet, I'm just going to add a half slab, and it's like a super like easy, lazy way just to add a bit more detail and make things look a little bit less blocky. I might add some down there as well. It just makes the whole thing look a little bit more rounded, because obviously on normal boats this would all be very smooth and very sleek and rounded, and I'm building out of giant meter squared cubes, so I can't really do that. But yeah, just adding in a few half slabs. Like I'm sure there's like a really like detailed way you could design like the whole boat to kind of make it fit in nicer, but I found just by adding these little half slabs in these areas like that, it kind of does the job quite nicely. So there we go. We kind of have the outside. I might add some down here as well. You know, it seems I have a few left. Let's just add a few more down. So yeah, this is basically kind of most of that outside of the boat done. Let's go and like have a look up here. I added these ladders in so we can kind of quickly get up and down, so we can get to this area a bit more. And you know what? I am quite proud of myself. So I've been recording for about like 38 minutes, and a lot of that was me doing all my intro and stuff. So I've not even been building for a solid 38 minutes. But the fact that we've got all of this done I'm actually a little bit happy with myself. So what should I work on now? I'm actually kind of a little bit a little bit ahead of where I would thought I would be. You know what? Actually, I don't like this nose. I might make this nose like a little bit like more pointy. I think it looks a little bit too snubby. So let's go up to the top and see what we could do about the nose. I want it to look a little bit more pointed and maybe kind of slope its way down. But these are all kind of like fine details that I don't need to like worry about too much for now. These are all kind of things that can come a little bit later on down the road. The main thing I wanted to get right was, I didn't mean to fall in here. The main thing I wanted to get right was like inside this area here, just because for what we're going to build in here, it's quite tight in order to be able to fit what we want to have in here. And so if I accidentally made it like slightly too small or something, then everything wouldn't line up and I wouldn't be able to fit in what it is that I want to fit in. So let's go up to the front. This is where you're going to walk around the outside, as I said, and there's going to be the building all in the inside there. So what I could do is I could just make this nose bit just poke out. If I just poke that out by one more, then there we go. That looks a bit more slanted in. And then I could maybe, if I drop down here again, I could add that in there like that. Then maybe add like a half slab up there. Oh, do I have any more half slabs on me? I don't, question mark? No, I don't, but I could go and add another one in there, but that's already looking a little bit nicer. But as I said, that's all kind of like frivolous details that don't really matter too much for now. So what I will do is let's go and add in a doorway. You know, I've actually got too much quartz on me now. I got loads of spare quartz in here. So it's actually quite good. I got these storage chests here because this is, as I say, I'm going to build a crane here eventually. So I've kind of got that ready because this will be kind of like all of like the shipment stuff all kind of built up and ready there. So I'm going to need 2 doors, and then I'm also going to need a couple, 4 iron trap doors as well, just so you can get in and out. So this door's going to be placed down there like that, and then we're going to have the trap door so you can go and get in and out. I kind of had to be iron doors because this is kind of much more modern than the other things. And then the building area is going to be around the outside here. So I guess if I kind of do a couple blocks here for this deck area, and then I could do the walls kind of going along here like this. So this bit should be 5 blocks along. So I go 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, wait. This is in there like that. So is this 6 now then? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, 7? How's it 7? How have I got this so wrong? So I guess, actually, this is fine. Because if I go down by 2... then this is going to go out a little bit wider here. Basically, I wanted to kind of cut off the corners a little bit because otherwise this bit's like a little bit too thin to fit around. So if I once again kind of go like that and have the walls here like this, and then I can fill that in like that there, and that in that there. Because if that was like a block there, this is all a little bit too awkward to fit through. But by just doing it like that, it just kind of makes it more natural to go around. Because I want this room to be basically as wide as possible, because this is where all of like the interior kind of living space is going to be. So this is kind of going to go all the way out down here. Oh, hello. We have some pirates have tried to take over the ship. It's a mutiny. I should maybe throw some torches down. Maybe that was the game kind of nudging me to remind me. Eventually we're gonna do like nicer lighting. I just kind of for now just want to throw some torches around the place because otherwise this is gonna turn into some sort of ghost ship. These walls are gonna go all the way along here like this, and then at some point they're going to go and start sloping in. So I guess we might as well do it kind of in line with these columns, because this is quite like a natural area to do it. And then we're going to go in a little bit here like this. And then it's going to once again to kind of keep going until like it's a bit more of a point. Then at this front area is where kind of the captain will be. AKA me. I will be the captain of both these boats. Thank you very much. That's where the captain will be. Just so they're going to be able to see out the front of the boat. So maybe if we get to about here, we can go in again, and we'll do this as a bit more of a point like that. So this should be the middle there. Yep. If I just break away that one, and then we're going to have some windows there as well. So this kind of stuff, I don't need to stress too much about today, because I guess that's probably what we're going to come back and do in the next episode. I just wanted to get most of the outside done here so you can get a pretty good idea of how this is going to be. So I might go up by one more and go like that. And then the windows are going to be black glass, because that's just, you look up at any yacht online, they're always just doing it out of like this black tinted like privacy glass, so the commoners can't look into the billionaires' yachts and and gaze upon them. So yeah, there's going to be this black tinted glass all around the outside, and it does just make the whole thing look a little bit fancier. I never really spoke too much about the other materials. We're using acacia wood just because I think it kind of just fits in really good. It also kind of matches the stampy style as well, which I always like to maintain in a lot of these big builds. And then also, I never really spoke about the orange stripe down the side. I didn't want to do like a giant big stampy flag, so I've just done one very subtle orange stripe along the side, but maybe I'll add some like banners and stuff in as well, just to kind of add a little bit more stampy style flair. So this is going to go over here like this, and this is going to be the doorway that you're going to use to get into these areas. So let's just build up this back area there like that. Then this is going to be mainly windows along this front area like that. Let's just put in a few so you can get an idea of how that's going to be. And then this is where the doorway is going to be there. And then we're going to have like some walls splitting up in here, and then a separate doorway about here to get to where the captain's going to be. So tell you what I think I will do is, in between this episode and the next episode, I'll get the rest of the outside area here up built, and then like the roof, so you can kind of see how that's going to be, because this is actually going to go a little bit higher. There's going to be like, let me just do it now. There's no point in me telling you about it. I've been so excited to just actually start building this project. Honestly, I'm so slow at designing this stuff, and I know a lot of it might look quite simple to like more like expert Minecraft builders, but like I spend so long designing these big builds. So I've spent literally days and days working out what I want this yacht to look like, and now I actually get to build it and actually start like showing you all what it's going to look like. I just get all excited. Like all of these little minor details, like this little bit that's going to poke out here and be like a bit of shade when you're standing out on the back. I just get all excited to go and show it off. So there's going to be, a little overhang bit kind of poking out there, and then there's going to be the same on the front as well. I'm telling you, this thing's going to look awesome. This is going to be a great addition to my lovely world. So tell you what, let's go all the way up. Oh no, let's go on the SS Stumpy. Barnaby, you come too. You join me. And maybe we could go up to the crow's nest, and then we can go and have a look down. Obviously, like the top isn't complete, but I think this should still let you see exactly what this thing's going to end up looking like. And actually, tell you what, Barnaby, I've changed my mind. You can go on the deck. I don't like the idea of you following me all the way up there. I mean, you can follow me to here. Oh, where is Barnaby? Oh, it'll be okay. It will be fine, right? I mean, he wouldn't be silly enough. Actually, I think there's a railing around here. Anyway. Oh, and cake. Nom, 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 nom. Oh, I wonder how old is that cake? That cake is probably literally like 8 years old. Still tastes fresh. Oh, perfect. I got a little gate to get down here. So there we go. I think that is going to give you a pretty good idea of what this yacht is going to look like. So as I said, the next episode we'll be mainly focusing on doing some of the inside decorations, which is just the part that I think would be a little bit more fun for you to see. So yeah, hopefully you enjoyed this very speedy buildy video. There'll be a new one up same time next week. But for now, I want to thank you all very much for watching, and I will see you all later. Bye!